they dropped the NBA trailer yesterday. And thankfully they dropped a bunch of news today, cause we just gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it as it plays in the background.
Is
Um,
there?
I think for me and Ace, I've seen this trailer before. All I can say is that it didn't show much. They didn't show much. Like I don't really like these trailers. Because it's like more cinematic, and I guess it's supposed to be in the engine. But I want to see people actually play like they did last year. I think with devs that they played through a game. Yeah, like I can't really tell much here except for like maybe dribble moves here and there, new animations like jumping in the crowd that they had beforehand. But is there anything that you cut? Like I there was like a nice move
Look,
that Candace
look.
Parker
Let me
did.
just let me
That
just
one.
let me just say let me just go ahead and say this right now because I know how some of the guys in the 2K community, and shout out to the ones that are the real 2K community guys. You know who you guys are that we mess with, like definitely. But this is why they do this stuff. Every single year they do these type of videos, 1 minute, 1.5 minute videos, is to build hype because when it comes to NBA 2K, it's the only basketball game right now, so they need some type of hype. But this is the real reason why they did it because I agree, didn't really see much from it. Of course, we already know graphics wise for next generation is going to look amazing. It's going to look good. I mean, it's as good as it can be at this point until it's actually like real. But
Yeah.
they got to get the hype behind NBA 2K22. But this is why they do it because they know that majority of the NBA 2K community and the content creators are going to make 10+ minute videos for this video. This is exactly what's going on. It's already happened. And this is what it is. They are, and I even with the badge information that we're going to talk about a little bit in this video, they do these videos for those content creators because they know that the content creators are going to hype the gameplay trailer video up like hell. I mean, and look, I get it. They're trying to, show how it's paying homage to the legends before the current players. You see Dirk, with everybody.
You
Then
see
you're gonna
like
see
Dwayne
the,
Wade, Vince,
Dwayne
Kobe.
Wade, Kobe, the Michael Jordan with Donovan Mitchell, and then you're seeing some more stuff with the W and WNBA, which by the way I think is awesome. And that if you get I think it's GameStop, if you get it directly through GameStop, then you can get the WNBA version of it with the athlete on there, which is obviously amazing. But let's be real, this ain't nothing for me, bro. It don't do nothing for me, but it does something for somebody, so that's cool, I guess.
But yeah, I think this is not even the biggest news that we got. Like I said, when this trailer dropped, we're like, whatever, same game.
Right.
Um, what I'm more excited about is more so what they dropped today. They really
More information.
more information, like Ace was saying, about what they have been trying to improve, what they replaced, and stuff like that. And I think a lot of the emphasis is like on new movement system
Hmm.
for like defense that they're talking about here.
Right.
They get into like they call it the next gen defending movement and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm more excited. I'm not even excited. I'm more interesting to see this. This is why like I hated the trailer. Like they talk about good stuff here, but now it's like now we need to see it. Now we need to see like these new animations that they're talking about, these new movement system. Because in that trailer, you don't see much. You don't see any of the things that like that they're trying to like talk about here. Even on like yeah, there it is, next gen defending. They talk about the movement system, the dribbling. They always talk about the dribbling, about like improving the dribbling system by making new movement of the dribbles and stuff like that. And they always mess around with that. But finally, they do touch on a post play, which I'm actually excited
You're really
about.
big on that, yeah.
But not like again, I'm more so like I need to see it. Now I need to see it in action.
Well, I just think for like first and foremost, I will say that I do appreciate 2K in the past recent year because I think they really started doing more blog style posting. We don't necessarily have to worry about getting it directly from like a Reddit or something like that. They actually just throw it all out there, what they're looking to do from changes, patches, nerfs, and everything like that. So I will give 2K that. As far as kind of seeing a little bit more of what they have in store for 2K22, I think this is great and awesome information, but we truly do need to see this in play. And when we get it from when we see the initial trailer that we discussed earlier,
Yeah.
that doesn't really do much for me. I think those trailers those trailers actually benefit more when it's a console jump from a, let's say, a PS3 to a PS4, or a Xbox 360 to an Xbox One. When we saw that new trailer for the next generation at that time's 2K trailer, we were like, wow. But when it comes to this, as far as like the breakdown and everything, I'm liking what I see so far, but I would like to see a little bit more gameplay. Now, you see it on the video here that Chaos has, that they're showing like the shooting mechanics. I mean, it looks good. I mean, green light, obviously a good one. You know, you see Luca doing his step back, his signature step back, which is awesome. You know, and this is just a glimpse of what we have to see for 2K20 22. My thing is, how well is that shot stick going to be? Are they going to use it a little bit more when it comes to aiming, or are they going to have it for the guys that like to use the button still, the square, or the I believe it's the X button for the Xbox users? So I'm looking to see a little bit more from the you know, more of this that's in notes. I want to see it in play, and I think they're going to
True.
be coming out with something later on. By the way, at the time of this recording, this game is out in 10 days. That's another thing too. They didn't have a
Yep.
demo this year, so this game is out in 10 days.
Yeah.
So we haven't heard much from
It
it.
makes me. I think that's why the community was like really like
Worried?
worried. Like, and it's 10 days, and we're barely getting all this like info that would have been very nice like earlier on. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like we just got a trailer for it. They've been teasing it with like the live action trailers that they love to do for some reason. Um,
You know they love it. They love it.
yeah,
They love
they
it.
they they touch on like what Ace was saying about this video here. Obviously they touch on a new fucking shot meter, and I like the shot meter. I'm trying to just to look at everything that maybe is not noticeable at the first watch. Um, but from this I I want to say I think I like it. I like the stamina. Everything's pretty minimal. It's not all up in your face, so I'm more so like I like minimal style than anything.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Very simplistic. And if you don't mind, I want to bring this up
Yeah,
also because this was something in news as far as that, 2K22 news that was brought up. A lot of the 2K guys brought this up. Shout out to the homie D-Man, Shake, Brutal Sims, just to name, and like Dooms, just to name a few. They talked about the NBA 2K22 My Career season, the XP, the rep rewards, and the My Team. So
yeah,
now they're going to be doing it this year where they're going to be having XP in these My Career seasons. So 2K this year is trying to give you an incentive to continue to play, and because they know and they're aware that there was a lot of, let's be real, there was a lot of other games that came out. So NBA 2K21 for PS5, for Xbox Series X, and even last generation, it started dying out after a few months out. So this is a incentive to bring people, or to keep
just
people
keep playing.
playing, and I'm not mad at it. I actually do like it. I actually do like that there are levels that you can continue to go through in different seasons. I mean, you can think of games like Apex, Fortnite, just to name a few, to kind of keep you in. Like that's the kind of route they're going with, and I can't lie and say that I'm not upset with that. I actually like that, and the fact is they're
It's
finally
free.
allowing. Is that, and they're finally allowing people to gain XP from My Career, city and neighborhood, rec, pro-am events, and completing quests. So now you don't always just have to do the My Career grind. If you are a guy that likes to be in the park, I mean, we say what we want to say about
They
park dudes.
yeah. This game's like in a very funny, just funny state because of
It
like
needs
I
competition.
2K21 like just died off so quick for me, and
Facts.
a lot of that had for me had to do with like the pandemic of like just it being like no games that I was just like not excited about. Um, in the NBA, because the NBA like went on hiatus and then came back and then
Right.
and whatnot. That's what makes me excited to play 2K. And then by the time like later on in the year, all of us were off of it. All of us were not playing Park or anything. So
Mm-hmm.
that's another situation where I was like, hopefully that the like the what did they call it? Just like a season pass for 2K. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully that helps with people staying on. But I love that they're talking about gameplay and all, but this is not gonna work if the servers are not right. One of the biggest things that they love to talk about in the next gen is this new park, this new they're gonna have events and stuff like that. What happened in I think it might have been this year or last year where they would do events and half the time they would have to cancel them because the servers would just get shitted on.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
because of the performance and all. Hopefully the PS5 like it fixes that, but like even in the next gen, I'm not even sure if the server's gonna be up to par.
Yeah,
That's the one
that's
thing
always a
I
thing.
really do hope they focus on. I know they want to be better. From what I'm hearing, they're touching up on everything that the players have talked about. They didn't really they said they touched up on the post play, which I'm mainly always playing big, but like you do more post moves and stuff like that. They're gonna
Mhm.
touch up on the movement in the post, so you're just not always doing like the one save move that always seems to work. That's how like I feel like post play ends up becoming like, hey, you're gonna have to shoot because the post sucks.
I mean, to be honest with you, I appreciate them trying to make forth the effort and try to improve certain things, as far as like how that like the play concerns, it's like from shooting, from dribbling, from post play, from layups to dunks,
Yeah,
from badges, all of that. I think that's
it
awesome.
will touch
But
up
it's
on
not gonna
badges right now in a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, but the thing is though, it's not gonna matter if the servers are terrible. I mean, let's be honest. 2K, look,
Please.
we need competition when it comes to like we need NBA Live to come back. That's first and foremost because competition is a great thing. It makes the companies have
I
to
don't.
work
Yeah.
harder. But the thing is, it's not going to matter if your servers are bad. And let's be honest, 2K has been known for terrible servers. Now, kind of go back to real quick to the rec thing and like how things like died off. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that 2K21 wasn't fun because it was. I personally, I had a good time playing with the homie Flock, Nomad, Hamp, Woozilla. I had fun with playing with Cook, some of the guys in the GI Discord, having fun playing in the rec. The rec was fun. But it's just, other things came up and I didn't necessarily have any incentive to continue to play. Once I got all my badges and I maxed out my badges, I was like, all right, cool, I'll play this every now and then I'm good. But that and the park was dead. So I hope they improve on that.
Maybe we'll finally get the Yeezys that Ronnie's been
Oh
talking
my
about.
god, let's not. Oh my god, that's still a thing. That's actually hilarious, man. We never got those Yeezys,
God
man.
damn it.
Never got those Yeezys.
But they do talk about
Yep,
the
yep, yep.
builds. They talk about takeovers. This is I didn't even take a look at this part. I did take a look at the badges part, but
Oh Jesus,
they're
I just thought
wow.
about something.
What?
The badges are wild, but that because we didn't. I just thought about that. Okay, so you know how they incorporated the new badge? I mean, the new the customization system. When you do your my player and you create it and everything like that, and then based on how you choose like different attributes and everything, speed, height, strength, all that stuff, that
Yeah.
gives you a gauge of where you're going to be able to be in badges from Hall of Fame and so on and so forth. Because we don't have a demo this year to test that out, we're literally going to be going in and testing this firsthand when this game comes out on the 10th. I just thought about that. That was also another reason why I was kind of disappointed in the demo. Yes, I know people are gonna come at me specifically in GI because I am very big on when it comes to the face scan. I have the best face scans in GI. That's so forth. I know this already, but I just thought about that. We're not going to be able to know what type of badges we have or everything like that for our specific build, which kind of scares me to make me think that the badging system, or at least to how to do it, is going to be the same. There's not going to be no difference.
They do mention not on here because they do mention like the takeover is gonna have like an exclusive like takeover kind of
Okay.
badges type stuff. I think they mentioned it like somewhere right here. Oh yeah. So there's also a new My Player upgrade that is exclusive to the PS5 called Takeover Perks. So they mentioned this here, but yeah, like we're still gonna have to be playing around with when it comes. It's so weird that we don't have a demo or not even seeing like any gameplay of it. It's like
Got to
really
be
weird.
worried,
We've
bro.
been really spoiled. September 10th, like Ace was saying.
10 days.
So that's all that. Yeah, that's all that is on this post. But we did have this post where it shows off, all the like the
That's going to be a
badges.
problem. Hold on, real quick. Go back to Chef. That is going to be a ridiculous problem. I already know it for a fact. Your ability to knock down Steph, like dribble off deep threes.
Yeah.
Are you dog? What?
That
Oh my!
for those of you who don't know, this article is naming like NBA players who should have these badges. So
Right.
to keep in mind that these are not probably, I mean they might actually have them, but that's why they're saying the
Yeah,
names.
that would be crazy.
Fast twitch. All of these are pretty. There's a lot of new badges, and I don't know
Let
if
me
we're
tell
gonna have like
limitless
a lot of
takeoff.
the
Jesus Christ.
limited takeout. You know, the slash are gonna go crazy on that to jump further away. Which is gonna be honestly, I'm excited to test this out. I would have loved a demo, but it is what it is. Fast twitch, able to get off the floor quicker from standing jump. Oh my god, yeah, this needs a big, really gonna need this, cause them standing dunks when he like gathers himself would takes forever, and then he'll
It
go
takes
block.
forever. Yeah.
Grace under pressure, ability to convert standing layups. Okay, so standing layups and standing dunks, as a big sometimes is just like terrible, terrible. Like, somebody would stand next to you, just like okay,
I
whatever.
agree. I agree.
This is the one that's gonna help it too. Mouse in the house, ability for bigs to finish over shorter players, more efficiently. Yeah, just kind of like what I was saying. Unstrippable, yeah, that was kind of like in the last game. Chef, we talked about that. Limitless spot
Yep.
up,
That's gonna be
good.
a crazy one.
There's a lot of like, since there's a lot of badges, and they mentioned, I think it was on their Twitter post or somewhere else, that they're gonna have different loadouts,
Mm-hmm.
different badge loadouts. So I don't really want to like think of what it might be, because last time we got told you could switch your takeoff badges, and that was a lie. So I'm thinking that's what that's gonna be. Is that we're gonna have different, just like maybe you're gonna have a loadout for the rec, maybe you're gonna have a loadout for my career, um, or yeah, maybe you have two loadouts that you could go in the rec, like you have a slasher, more of a slasher-esque loadout or something like that. But if
Uh,
any of those cases are true, that would be cool. Ability to make difficult catches and quicker branch out shot, dribble, glue hands. Okay. Hyperdrive. Some more of it just driving in the paint. Quick chain, boost the ability. Some of these badges are like, they sound crazy. They really
they
do.
do,
But
especially if you pair them together.
I think it's they're more going towards like what's gonna be fun now. Cause I know they always struggled with, should we go more arcade or should we go more sim like, simulation. I
Mm-hmm.
think now they're gonna be trying to just see what's fun. And
Right.
if that's okay, if this is what they're aiming for, I can't really be mad at them, because that's, I feel like, what they've always struggled with. They try to be too brand themselves as that basketball sim, and then you just get like stupid glitches or just dumb shit that be happening. That's what would piss you off. It's like, damn, bro, and you can have nothing to combat that.
No, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So, I mean, we have to wait and see. I mean, we're 10 days away. I hope this silence is a good silence. Maybe they're gonna actually surprise the community and be like,
Menace.
"Wow, it actually works." So,
I like the defensive badges that are here. This is the only one.
I still haven't pre-ordered yet, and I'm on the fence because obviously I'm trying to get a review code. But even then, I would have already typically pre-ordered this right now, and the fact that I haven't says something. I Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
haven't pre-ordered.
usually the demo would make me like, all right, I'm gonna get this,
Please
or
catch the both
all right,
shots.
I'm not.
Moves playing in the post. Um, yeah, I'm on the same boat, but I will say I will pre-order within like next week. I am gonna get it. As much shit I talk about 2K this year going into it. Listen, man, they had me in chains, man. They got me prisoner.
At
I
least
will
you can
buy
admit
the
it.
game every year. I would just hope that it really, they walk the walk that they've been talking. Um, but we just gotta hope that it's gonna be good. I will say this though, the trailer was trash, but what they came out and said today about the badges, about what they're trying to improve on in this article, like even they touch on everything, the finishing moves, dribbles, defense, post play. I'll give them props. Now hopefully this is all true. and they cut the cheese, and they give us the
Oh God.
Yeezys and all
Uh,
that.
and again, like I said, we are 10 days in and haven't really seen much of it, which has me worried. So hopefully they do right this year. And I hope to continue to play because if not, it will be collecting dust after I max out my player. So that's it.